Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Path of Exile video here. I've got the Earthshaker build going strong. First off, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, really appreciate it. Helps me out. Hit 1100 subs recently, now we're going to go for 1200. So, just a real quick breakdown of the build. We run around and we scream, and then we smash stuff. So, we've got, yeah, I mean, that's basically the build. Just gonna do a real quick showcase here, fighting Act 10 Kitava, just because he is a pretty tanky boss, and I want you to kind of see just how hard this build is currently hitting at the moment. So as you can see, doing some pretty dope damage. I mean, really just kind of one-shotting everything. Bosses that don't have, like, phases where they're undamageable, I can basically one-shot them. So, you know, it's kind of annoying how he gets to, you know, break up my damage with his, like, invincibility phases. But, I mean, I'm one-shotting his heart. So, I'll explain the build a little bit more here in a second. So, and he gets an invulnerability phase again. Kind of annoying, like I said. So we're just running around. Oh, okay, now he's, oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so that's Act 10 Kitava. And now we are gonna start hitting the maps. I'll do probably another breakdown or update of the build here once I'm, you know, a little further into maps, but just so you can kind of see just a quick sneak peek. So these just dropped for me about 2 minutes ago, otherwise I wouldn't be using them. I'll probably replace these with a rare very soon, but this was better than the rare that I was using because it didn't even have life on it. It just basically had 10 attack speed and like 20 lightning resist. So I've got the Tidebreaker. It's kind of a placeholder now. Probably replace this with like a Marohi Urki, possibly something else. I just found this. It's got life and chaos resistant. That's about all you need to know. This is good, I think, for leveling for this build. It's got pretty much everything you need on it. I'm sure I'll probably replace it with a decent rare here in the near future. Just picked up these rings. All in all, I spent about, like, I don't know, maybe 80 chaos, 80 to 100 chaos so far on this character. Picked up a cheap 6-link chest, and I'll probably craft like some more chaos resistance onto it. Another ring here, decent, you know, it's got life, both have life and physical damage on them, and resistances, like these gloves. Basically, on my gloves, I just want attack speed, life, and, you know, maybe chaos resistance, flat damage. Found a Mega Nords this dropped for me. It's probably pretty solid for the build because of the flat damage. And then these boots, I just bought these because I was just looking for, you know, a high move speed boot with high life, fire resistance, and some chaos resistance. So take a quick look at the stats now. So these are my stats right here. Breakdown defenses. And I am a chieftain, so just to show you my my chieftain setup so far, and soon I'll be getting this, so then I'll have more max resistances. I'll do like a full breakdown of the skill tree at a later time, but if you want to see it, here it is. I'm gonna try and keep this video a little shorter because I'll probably be doing an update more once I'm further into the map. So like I'm saying, I have found some new and interesting tech that with this new patch for Chieftain that I think has been, you know, very much overlooked. I haven't really seen anyone talking about this, so just to show you what I'm talking about. So this node right here and this specialty Warcries grant 1 rage per 5 enemy power up to 5 combos with this new Chieftain node here, key passive. Warcries have infinite power, so check this out. So I can basically just like boost my rage, you know, and if I time it a little bit better, like I can easily maintain 40 rage even with a slow attack speed. And 40 rage, that's, if you're not familiar with rage, 40% more. That's right, more multiplicative attack damage. So for a 4-point investment here with this passive, I basically, especially in like when I'm killing trash mobs, it doesn't matter, but I can maintain it at 40 anyways. I'll show you in another video just how quickly I can clear speed, but you know, I mean, I've got like 100, or let's see. So with Flask and this Warcry, I've got 106 move speed, so not bad, you know, not bad at all. But as I run around, like I can kill all the trash mobs with Leap Slam. So just how quickly I'm clearing everything, just from like hitting stuff with Leap Slam and shouting. I'm pretty much maintaining 40 rage everywhere I go, but especially on a boss fight, like anything that survives for more than, you know, 1 hit, I'm gonna have 40 rage that entire fight basically. So like guaranteed, there's no question about it. So that's a new tech that, you know, I think I'm probably one of the first to discover that. And I think that for Chieftain, I think that really opens up like some new and interesting possibilities with Chieftain that, you know, I think Chieftain is definitely an underrated, like underestimated class compared to a lot of other classes. So I am having a blast with the new melee updates. It is fantastic. It's a ton of fun. Melee finally feels like really good. Oh, and then just the other aspect of this build, I have 100% bleed chance with, you know, a solid chance to aggravate bleeding. So 25% chance on aggravated attacks, and then just 10% on top of that with regular attacks. So more or less somewhere around 30-35% chance on hit to aggravate the bleed. I'll go over, like, I'll just quickly show you my links right now in case you're curious, but I will do a more up-to-date video on this in a few days, probably over the weekend, as I progress through maps and continue to tweak the build. I'm currently 76, so I'm going to pick this node up next, and I think the 100% increased stun on enemies that are at full life is huge. So if you don't know, Leap Slam guarantees stuns on full health enemies, so I can Leap Slam on a boss and it's a guaranteed stun, and then every third hit with Cruelty gives me a guaranteed stun, so on my Sunder. I'm debating picking this up because then I'd have a 60% chance to double the stun duration. And I think basically I would just be able to stun lock probably everything, and, you know, increase stun duration here as well. There might be a couple more stun, you know, I might get this mastery, 50% increased stun duration. So I've also got crush enemies with maces. That reduces their physical damage resistance. And then we're running Pride with Eternal Blessing. And I do have, so for keystones, I've got Blood Magic. I think it's probably necessary at this point. And Resolute Technique. I also have Unwavering Stance. You know, I'm loving it. It's a huge throwback to me because I used to build like every character back in the day this more or less same way: Resolute Technique, Blood Magic, Unwavering Stance, and Iron Reflexes. Don't know if I'll get Iron Reflexes. Probably not worth it. It'll only give me another like 450 armor at this point, unless I really wanted to, you know, invest in some armor evasion gear and take advantage of the way that kind of synergizes. But anyways, that's basically where the build is at. You know, it's really really fun. I would like to test out Ground Slam of Earth Shaking. That was originally, when I planned this build, what I was going to be using, but for whatever reason that transfigured gem is like 40 plus chaos right now, and I don't really want to invest 40 chaos just to test it to see if it would be better than Sunder, because Sunder is doing very well. I think the damage is going to be very comparable. It's just really going to be like the hit spread. It may have a more, you know, clear beneficial cone, but aside from that, like this has a little bit more range, which may be beneficial in certain scenarios. So I don't really want to pay 40 chaos at the moment just to test it out. So I've been running the lab trying to see if I could transfigure one, but that hasn't happened. So I'm gonna hold off probably till I'm doing Eternal Lab, and we'll see if we can get one through there, or if perhaps the prices will go down. I don't know why it's 40 chaos. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And subscribe definitely if you're interested in the build, because I'm going to be posting some more updates and content on this build and progress. Also, if you didn't see the earlier video I posted, I did get an email survey for the PoE 2 closed beta. So definitely, if that comes out and I am able to get into the beta, which I've got high hopes since I got that email, definitely will be posting PoE 2 content as soon as I am able to. Hopefully it's not under an NDA, because it's just a closed beta, not like an alpha test. So hopefully it won't be under an NDA and we can post about it. If so, I definitely will be posting. So again, thanks guys for tuning in, and remember to give them the D.